returning with some very important breaking news. Both the accused, the perpetrator and his wife, have now been arrested in the Delhi rape case. Remember, this is the case that we brought you details about earlier. A senior officer in the Delhi government's Women and Child Department was accused of raping his friend's 16-year-old daughter for several months and impregnating her. Now, his wife terminated the young girl's pregnancy by giving her abortion pills. Both the perpetrator and his wife were booked on charges of rape under the Protection of Children for Sexual Offences Act. This is after the girl said she was raped by the officers several times between 2020 and 2021. This is the police reaction. Take a look, then we'll connect with reporters.
In the case of sexual assault with a minor of the FIR of dated 13th August 2023 of PS Buradi, North District, we have arrested two persons. One is Mr. Pramodya Khaka. He is 51 years old and he belongs to Shakti Enclave. He is a deputy director in the Department of Women and Child Development of GNCT. Second is his wife. She is Ms. Seema Rani, 50 years of age, and she is a housewife. The investigation is in progress. नॉर्थ डिस्ट्रिक्ट के थाना बुराड़ी का 13 अगस्त 2023 का रजिस्टर्ड केस जो एक नाबालिग के साथ दुष्कर्म हुआ है, इसमें दो लोगों की हमने अरेस्ट करी है। एक है प्रमोदे खाका, 51 साल की उम्र है और ये शक्ति एनक्लेव बुराड़ी रहते हैं। ये डिप्टी डायरेक्टर हैं डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट में जीएनसीटी में। सेकंड अरेस्टेड है इनकी वाइफ श्रीमती सीमा रानी। ये 50 साल इसकी उम्र है और ये एक हाउस वाइफ है। आगे इन्वेस्टिगेशन इज इन प्रोग्रेस।
My colleague Anshul with us to bring us more details. Anshul, finally we're seeing the action take place that we've been awaiting all morning, an action that both the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party were united in demanding. Anshul, tell us, the last you were telling us the police were saying that though the victim had given a statement, medical officials also were saying that the condition of the victim was not in sound mind enough for the police to move that arrest. What changed? Why did the police finally decide to go ahead with this?
So yes, remember the initial statement that was given by the victim, in fact, was given to the doctor, and post that on the statement, the doctor went ahead and called the police and had registered the FIR. Now, in that FIR, the statements that were recorded were of the mother of the victim, because remember in POCSO cases, generally the statements that are recorded are not recorded of the victim themselves, but of the guardian and of the parents. But today, since it has been more than 7 to 8 days since the entire incident had come to fore, and now the police had to eventually record her statement in front of the magistrate. And today, the police, after consulting with the doctors, decided that today was the day that the victim was in good condition to record her statement, and that is the reason why the statement was recorded in the hospital itself and not in the office of the magistrate. Generally, in such cases, the victim has to present herself or go to the office of the magistrate along with police officials and record her statement in front of the magistrate just to prove that there is no pressure whatsoever on them. Now, since the girl was already admitted and was under observations of the doctor, the statement was recorded in presence of the official doctor, of the official psychiatrist in the entire case, and also police official, the investigating officer in the matter was also present. Along with that, the duty magistrate was also present and the statement was recorded. Now, once the statement has been recorded under 164 CRPC, which means that the statement is admissible in the court of law, and hence this statement could be used as a proof against the accused, both husband and wife accused in this matter. Now, since the statement has been seen as a proof, the arrest has now been made official. Remember, the detention happened at least 3 to 4 hours ago, and post that the police was waiting for this procedure to end. Now, minutes after the procedure ended, approximately half an hour after the procedure ended, the police has now officially come out on record and said that they have made this arrest official. Now, what is going to happen in the future is that the police will present both these accused in front of the district judge tomorrow itself, because the procedure says that the accused needs to be presented in front of the court within a time frame of 24 hours.
Okay.
So tomorrow the police will present both these accused in front of the magistrate and will ask for a police custody. For how many days will that police custody be given? That is the prerogative of the court. But yes, the big story and the big development that has happened at this point is that both the accused, the husband and wife, have now been arrested by the Delhi police and are now in the custody of
Okay.
the Delhi police.
Okay, Anshul, stay with us. I want to go over now to our colleague Anvit, who's with us. Anvit, I want to ask you here. We know that these two incidents, this set of incidents took place 2020, 2021. Between the duration of these 2 years, we're being told, specifically in a span of 4 months, this incident happened multiple times. Can you tell our audiences, please, since this is something that happened 2 years ago, what now? How does the Delhi police go about investigating, corroborating, and collecting the proof to show that this did or didn't happen?
See, Toya, as far as this entire investigation is concerned, I believe the arrest is just the beginning of the case, because now these people will be, their custody will be sought from the court, and they will be interrogated and they will be questioned. They might also be taken home. The recreation of crime scene will happen, because this alleged sexual assault took place at their house when this victim had been living with them for the 4 to 5 months when she had been living at their house. So they will be taken home in all likelihood, and the entire crime scene recreation will be done. Their custody will be sought, and then they will be questioned. Now, questioning is important because each and every fact that the girl has put forward in her 164 statement or previously complained on, based on which FIR was registered, all those facts need to be corroborated by them, and police need scientific evidence. See, whatever statement they will give to the police will not be admissible in the court. So police need scientific evidence to corroborate each and every step and each and every day which passed over those 4 to 5 months. And whenever this girl was allegedly sexually assaulted, the evidence for that will be needed. See, arrest has been made because POCSO sections are there, 376 is there, and these are sections that demand a sentence of more than 10 years. Going by the Arnesh Kumar guidelines, if these sentences had been less than 7 years, then the arrest would not have happened. Like we saw previously in the Brit Bhushan case, when the POCSO FIR has been taken off, the arrest was not likely, and therefore arrest did not take place immediately. So in this case, arrest has been made because most of the IPC sections and POCSO sections that have been slapped, they demand for sentence of over more than 10 years, and that is one reason why immediate arrest has been taken. Now the couple will be questioned. Whatever allegations are against them, they will be they will be verified. In fact, the police is also contacting this girl's school friends. When she used to go to school, she had also dropped out of school due to her ongoing depression. So all her friends, family, and everyone will be questioned. A number of people and their statement will be recorded, and all these statements will be used in the court of law when this case finally goes to trial.
Okay. Anvit, just stay with us. Let's go back to our colleague Anshul, who's also with us. Anshul, someone we haven't spoken about today, someone we haven't spent enough time discussing today is, of course, the victim in this entire story. Now, we know that she is a young 16-year-old girl. I believe she is in class 12. I believe she has been given counseling. Can you bring us an update on her status?
So yes, what the police sources have told us that she is still under the observation of the psychiatrist, and her mother, along with the victim, is still very much inside the St. Stephen's Hospital and is under observation by the doctors. Because remember, there was a lot of trauma that this
Of course.
girl underwent over the last 2 years. Because remember, the incident that had happened when she was sexually assaulted, raped, and harassed, that happened between the time period of October 2020 and March 2021. So that was a 6-month period. Post that, over the last 2 years, she has been getting these anxiety attacks, these panic attacks. But yes, due to the lack of resources, the requisite treatment was not given to the girl, and hence the situation of the mental health of that girl went from bad to worse. Now, eventually, on the 12th of August, she had a massive panic attack. Post which, when the doctors consulted, when the doctor took a look at the condition of the girl, they said that she needs counseling. And when that counseling happened, she narrated this entire ordeal in front of the doctor. Now, the doctor then informed the police, which is the duty of the doctor in such cases. If a sexual assault victim comes to them during counseling, something like this comes up, it is the duty of the doctor to inform the police. And once the police was informed, the police reached the hospital, spoke to the mother of the girl, and hence, on the statements that were recorded of the mother, the initial FIR was registered. Now, post that, today, finally the victim has now given her statement in which she has narrated the entire ordeal of what happened with her in the time frame of 6 months, and how the wife of the accused was actually involved in giving her those abortion pills at that point, due to which her pregnancy got terminated, and also threatened her to not open her mouth. Remember, these are all statements that have been given by the victim in this entire matter. If at all the entire thing happened in the same manner, that is going to be a part of the investigation, and that is
Okay.
something that the police needs to prove in front of the court. What does the accused needs to prove? The accused needs to prove that he was actually not involved in any way or any manner in this entire matter. Because remember, in cases
Okay.
of POXO, the onus of proof is on the accused and not on the victim. So the statements that now has been recorded by the victim is going to be seen as a gospel truth, whereas the onus
Okay,
is now
Anshul, thank you for
used to
bringing
come
us
ahead.
those details. All right. Big breaking news coming in. A senior Delhi government official, his wife, both getting arrested by Delhi police. The senior Delhi government official for raping his friend's daughter, the wife for assisting in the termination of the young girl's pregnancy.